Welcome to English News Learning. Today we explore a story that's reshaping the world economy. Artificial intelligence and automation are changing how people work globally. This is one of the biggest stories of 2024. Let's learn English while understanding what's happening in the real world. Major technology companies announced massive job cuts in early 2024. According to reports, over 262,000 tech workers lost their jobs. Companies like Amazon, Google, and Meta reduced their workforce significantly. This trend continued throughout the year as AI capabilities advanced rapidly. The phrase mass layoffs describes large numbers of workers losing jobs at one time. Example: the tech industry experienced mass layoffs when companies implemented AI automation. Another example: mass layoffs affected over 262,000 people in 2024. This phrase is commonly used in business news worldwide. McKinsey Global Institute research shows that by 2030, up to 375 million workers worldwide may need to change jobs due to automation. This is not just affecting tech workers. Manufacturing, retail, and service industries face similar challenges. The word automation means using machines or computers to do work that humans previously did. Example: automation in factories has reduced the need for manual labor. Another usage: many companies are investing in automation to increase efficiency. Understanding this word is essential for discussing modern business news. Meanwhile, companies are also reporting that they cannot find enough skilled workers in many fields. This creates a paradox: job losses in some areas while shortages exist in others. Education and training programs are becoming increasingly important worldwide. The phrase skills gap refers to the difference between the skills workers have and the skills employers need. Example: there is a significant skills gap in the technology sector. Another example: companies are offering training programs to bridge the skills gap. This term appears frequently in economic discussions. The International Labor Organization reports that AI implementation varies significantly by country and industry. Developed nations have more resources for workforce retraining. Developing nations face greater challenges as workers transition to new careers. The phrasal verb to upskill or upskilling means improving or learning new skills for current or future jobs. Example: many workers are upskilling to remain competitive in the job market. Another example: companies invest in upskilling their employees to adapt to new technologies. This is modern business vocabulary. Some countries have introduced AI regulation policies. The European Union passed the AI Act in 2024, requiring transparency and safety standards. Other nations are developing their own frameworks to manage AI's impact on employment and society. The term regulatory framework means a set of rules and guidelines that governments create to control an activity. Example: the European Union created a regulatory framework for artificial intelligence. Another example: countries need a regulatory framework to protect workers during technological transitions. Understanding this phrase is crucial for discussing policy news. Educational institutions worldwide are responding to these changes. Universities are updating curricula to teach AI literacy and digital skills. Training programs are expanding rapidly in coding, data analysis, and other in-demand fields. The expression to reskill or reskilling means learning completely new skills for a different career path, unlike upskilling, which improves existing abilities. Example: factory workers are reskilling to work in renewable energy sectors. Another example: Government programs support reskilling initiatives for displaced workers. Both terms are important in employment discussions. Tech giants like OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft are pledging to create millions of free educational opportunities. These companies recognize their responsibility in the AI transformation and are investing in workforce development. The phrasal verb to pledge means to promise or commit to doing something. Example, tech companies pledge to invest in education programs. Another example, the government pledged to support workers affected by automation. This is formal vocabulary used in official announcements and news reporting. Economists debate whether AI will ultimately create more jobs than it eliminates. Historically, technological revolutions have created new industries and opportunities. However, the pace and scale of AI change is unprecedented, creating legitimate concerns about transition periods. The term displacement in employment means losing a job due to economic changes like automation or company closure. Example, worker displacement is a major concern in manufacturing regions. Another example, government policies aim to reduce displacement during economic transitions. This formal term appears in labor statistics and policy discussions. The World Economic Forum emphasizes that successful AI transitions require collaboration between governments, companies, and educational institutions. Countries investing most in reskilling and upskilling programs will face fewer economic disruptions. The expression to collaborate or collaboration means working together with others toward a shared goal. Example, government and industry must collaborate on AI transition planning. Another example, successful change requires collaboration between all stakeholders. This cooperative term appears frequently in modern business discourse. In conclusion, AI and automation are reshaping the global job market. This transformation is one of the defining economic stories of our time. The outcome depends on how quickly workers, companies, and governments adapt and prepare for change. Key English takeaways from this lesson: mass layoffs, large job losses, automation, machines replacing human work, upskilling, improving existing skills, reskilling, learning new careers, and collaboration, working together. By understanding these terms, you can discuss global economic news with confidence and clarity.